What's up, everybody? Welcome to Car Talk Podcast 36. Today we're here with some other automotive enthusiasts. Today we are here with Trevor from Underground Trev. He's got a new bike. What bike did you say it was again, Trevor?
It's a 09 Buell Firebolt XB 12R.
And then he's got Integra, a wrecked Camaro, and a Jeep Wrangler. And then we have Coderman, who has a... Which BMW did you say it was?
2011 M3.
Nice.
And then we got Jackass with... I'm sorry. Jack with a, Honda Accord. It's nothing special, but...
Yeah, it works.
And then we got Jeff, who... What was your car again?
2010 Volvo. One of the only all-wheel drive manuals in the last couple years.
Nice.
Nice.
And then we got Dalton, who has a Mustang at the moment.
That hit a rock.
You just said it on live, so you better hope the guy coming to buy it don't see this video.
Probably.
And then we got Cue Ball, also known as Lee. He's got a 93 S10. You said it on live. Dalton,
Don't get that video running.
Pause the video. So for our first topic, we are going to be talking about what's the best family car to get and be able to mod. So who wants to go first?
I'll chime in on that one. I don't know his last name. There's a guy, Ryan. He's got a blue CTSV that is fully built, but to go along with that, he has a completely built Escalade. And it's got like an LSA swap, supercharged, ridiculously stupid car that he brought to the call out back in October. And that's, family hauler, space. You can run it down the track and, trailer something home with it. So that's my thought.
So, Trevor, what would you pick as a family car that you could mod?
I'd probably go with like a Chevy SS. Four-door sedan, haul everything around. Already comes with an LS in it. Things are pretty nasty and they're sleepers.
And you can get, I think you can get that with a manual too, can't you?
Yes, sir, you can. Or you used to be able to. I don't know when they last made it, they might have cut them off, and now you have to buy the police package to find one. But even that's not a manual. But they did have them as a 3-pedal car.
Okay, so Coderman, what would you pick?
I'm going to have to stick with the Germans. I'm going to go with an Audi RS6 Avant with an APR tune. It's a great track day car, but then I can bring the family around as well. So that's where I'm going.
It's not a bad pick. Jackass, what would you pick?
Probably some sort of Jeep, like an SRT Jeep of some sort, because you can, you have a lot of room. It's a nice spacious vehicle that already comes with a Hemi in it and stuff like that. So, yeah.
Okay, Jeff, you already went. Dalton, what would you pick?
I'd probably either go Trackhawk or the SRT Durango.
That's some pretty good picks. Cue Ball, what would you pick?
Nissan Pathfinder or a Jeep Commander or something with plenty of room for seating and trunk space.
Okay, I would probably pick a Dodge Charger Scat Pack or Hellcat, just because I don't plan on having a very big family at all, if any. So, so the Charger works for me.
I like that. I can respect.
Jay, you always cheat on your own questions, man.
Whatever. It's I don't know. But if I had to pick an SUV, I'd probably say the SRT Durango or something like that. And then in the comments, Tim Ruskowski says, best family car to mod, Dodge Durango SRT. The Jizz says Dodge Durango SRT. Linchester says the Kia Stinger GT. That's not a bad choice.
Yeah.
And then that crazy gamer says Dodge Ram 1500.
I like the Ram though. That's a nice idea, actually.
we missed a component though of what makes it a family car, because a couple of us are looking at big trucks. You're looking at a sedan as a small family. So it's all like, what are the parameters that you would have to stick to that would make it a family car? Now, if you know it's going to be you and your wife that travel the world, get yourself a fancy two-door that can blow everybody out of the water kind of thing. But if you know you go backpacking in the woods and want to have like a mud bogger, it changes the whole concept.
Yeah.
Jeff, you gotta always make it so complicated, don't you?
No, he's got a really good point though. Because
Yeah, he does have a really good point
get
though.
the fucking SRT, like no. I'm gonna get something more like a Raptor or Ram Rebel or something.
Oh my! The Rebels are awesome.
That
Okay.
Raptor's a really good pick too. I didn't even think of that.
Yeah.
Okay, well, how about this? Why don't we bring up another topic then? What would be the best off-road vehicle to get?
Raptor or Rebel, definitely.
I have one. It's a Jeep.
I'd get a Range Rover.
Hold up. Back to the other one. The other topic, the family car. Neil Bullock says all wrong. Trailblazer SS. Cheap, used, room, and optional all-wheel drive. Mic drop.
I mean, you have a lot. Depends on how much money you're looking to spend, though. Like, if you got a lot of money you're looking to spend, then it doesn't really fucking matter. But if you're on a budget, yeah, definitely the Blazer.
Now, see,
Yeah,
now he's
true.
taking all the fun out of it by putting practicality in the math. It's not about money when we're dreaming on the internet here.
I mean, what about cars is practical when you think about it? That never happens.
True. So back to the second topic. What would be what off-road vehicle would you guys pick if you could pick one?
I'd get either I'd go either a Land Rover Defender or like a diesel Land Cruiser.
I would probably go with the Raptor, most likely, or maybe a freaking Duramax or something, maybe.
Street speed.
Oh, fuck off, Dalton. Okay, Jack, what would you pick?
I would go with an older Ford F-250 with the 7.3 in it, and it's four-wheel drive and stuff.
Okay, Power Stroke. Trevor, we already know what you'd pick. Your Jeep Wrangler.
Jeep!
Cue Ball, what
Love
would
it.
you
It's
pick?
awesome.
I would like to go with my S10, but I'm hoping my two picks that I commented on would be somewhat good, maybe.
What would you pick as an off-road vehicle, though? I highly doubt your
Off-road?
S10 is going to do very good with that.
I'd have to put a suspension and everything on it, like lift suspension and whatnot, and like 44-inch tires are better, but maybe a Dodge Durango if it was possible, or something.
It might do good off-road. I'm not sure.
I'm not sure either.
Forester.
Depends on the treads. Foresters are nice.
Yeah.
Someone commented that.
All right, so here's a good one that Jack came up with. If you could have any car from your birth year, what would it be and why? You have to say the year too.
Well, I'm going 2002 R34, 150%.
Okay, Paul Walker.
Fuck you, dude. You just jealous. You can't have one.
You can't either.
Fuck it. Move to Canada.
Your time. We're almost at that 25. We're almost at that 25 year mark. Once they're 25, they're legal in the States.
Yeah. So, Jeff, what would you pick? as your car?
1986 Buick Grand National.
Nice.
Yeah.
Her shifter, all black.
I'm cold.
Then play Back in Black while you're driving down the road.
Yes, sir.
That was a good album by AC/DC, by the way.
Yes, it was. Trevor, what would you pick?
I don't want to participate after dude said he was born in 02.
Oh, come on, Trevor.
Ooh, let's see. Any car or like something feasible?
Any car from your birth year.
Any car? Okay, well, I mean, how about an 85 Countach?
Oh,
Good
that's
pick.
Nice. Okay, Coderman, what about you?
So it's actually funny. I was going to say the Countach as well. I had it on my wall when I was a kid, but now I'm going to have to switch it. I'm going to go in the 85 Lotus Esprit. It's the
Yes.
perfect driver car, and the interior is obnoxious. I don't know if you've ever seen inside of it, but it's just insane amounts of leather, and it just looks so dated, but it just looks so awesome at the same time. So that's my pick.
Okay, Lee, what would you pick?
I'm probably gonna stick with the '87 Chevy S10 if I get like a 350 in it with a 4-speed shifter.
Not bad. Jack, what would you pick?
Probably a 99 Cobra with and probably put a Whipple on it if I had to, because you'd be making 600 right there. You put the right Whipple on it.
Okay. I'm going to have to go with a 96 Camaro, but I'm going to LS swap it. Because I'm sorry, I just like the LS from the freaking newer generation, 4th gen.
You just had
So,
to wait 2 more years, man.
I know, right?
I think I need to change my my choice. I wanna get a Countach instead. That's,
We got 35 customers.
that was
Come on.
I had a Periscope up on my wall like every other 8-year-old. White
Hell
leather
yeah.
interior, giant wing on the back that served absolutely no purpose and made. I want one.
Yep.
Dude, I don't know
Like
about you
those
guys,
big
but I
wings
remember
like
in
Lee
my
does.
room as a kid, I had the Countach poster and the McLaren F1 poster.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Nice.
Nice.
I had the little car a day calendar thing, and like I'd pick out the crappy ones and stick them in the trash can, and then push all the good ones up on the wall like a bunch of post-it notes.
Okay, so the Jizz says 1996 Dodge Viper GTS because that's the first fast car he ever rode in.
You just say jizz?
It's a long story, but his channel name is the Chiz, but we call him the Jizz just to fuck with him.
Jay,
No, I
he's
did.
MFing you so bad right now, I'm sure of it.
Jacob's probably like,
Yeah.
but we just fuck with him and call him the Jizz because it sounds so much like his channel name, the Chiz. Get it, Jizz, Chiz?
No, never. I don't get it at all.
Oh my.
I hope that crazy gamer in 2018 wanting an 18 Demon.
He did not get the point here. Okay, so Winchester said 1988 birth year. Hell yeah, 19. Why did he say 1983 Toyota AE86? You're supposed to pick your birth year.
I was thinking
No,
about going with an 85 Camaro since I had an 86 and I got an 89, but you know, it's all the same body style, so that works, right?
Yeah.
But
And then the Chiz was like, fuck all y'all.
I had your back, bro.
I think we
I
will
had your back.
pass. I think we will gladly pass.
That is true.
I'm not looking
Pass,
for butt
Jake.
stuff, my dude.
You're not looking to what?
I'm not looking for butt stuff, my dude.
Jack might be though.
No.
Oh, how is no comment on that?
Oh, he'll probably comment. So here's another one. If you guys had to be brand loyal to a car company, which would you pick and why?
Koenigsegg.
They only make. They don't. Okay.
That was fast.
Koenigsegg.
I didn't even think.
You can put a 6-pack in like the little trunk thing in the front, and I didn't need to think on that one.
Okay, it's supposed to be brand loyal to where you can actually buy their cars, Jeff.
Volvo.
Volvo. Huh?
All right, I think I'm gonna catch a lot of crap for this one, but if you got to choose like one to be brand loyal to, I got to go with Honda.
I'm gonna agree with Trevor because even though it's actually I've never had any issues with it. I haven't had to spend a penny on it since I've owned it. So
I'm saying, like, you get the best of everything. You get affordability, you get reliability, you get mileage, you get fun, you get sports car, you get convenience.
Trevor, you also get.
No. It's more like.
Drive around the guy park can.
Oh man.
Anybody else want to go on what company they'd pick?
Chevy.
Chevy definitely for me too.
I agree. Definitely Chevy for me too.
You know, I thought about that, but like their trucks are good. Their V8 muscle cars are good. Everything else they make today is crap.
Yeah, but I could have a nice truck and I could have a fucking Camaro right next to it.
You could.
Exactly. That's the thing. It's like I like there's 3 different vehicles I like from Chevy: Silverado, Camaro, Corvette.
I like the Trap-Ho too.
Ford, about the only thing I like is the Mustangs and the Raptor, and that's about it.
Did you see the new retro package for the Silverado?
You mean the red one that had the little different styling, and then it didn't have the wheel arches that went like this?
It had the went like this stuff on it, like the 2-ton paint job.
Oh yeah, I shared that on Facebook actually.
That's awesome.
That's kind of cool.
It's
like basically anything. If it's got a V8 in it, it's good. Everything else they make just sucks. But their V8 cars and trucks are amazing.
Like, listen to this. The Chevy Spark has 85 horsepower. What the fuck? 85, really? Come on now.
Well, it's an economy car.
So, but 85. Come on now. How much does a Prius?
Well, you could buy a Chevy Cruze
make more 85
turbo and makes over 100 horsepower, but the turbo is going to leak oil all over the place. So
you would know about that, wouldn't you?
I would.
As I've said twice, I could fart and make more than 85 horsepower.
That's what
The one thing I would like to know is what the best company for the top selling vehicles ever made in America would be.
Like opinion based or fact based?
Both.
That's a loaded question.
That's a what question, Jeff?
It's a loaded question because you look at overall sales numbers, you got Toyota, GM, and Ford up top. But you look at Toyota, it's mostly made in the U.S. what we're getting, whereas like the Tahoe is made in Canada, the Aveo is made in somewhere else.
Korea.
Yeah, like there's so many different things to think about. Of what makes it an American? Is it American built top seller, or is it top selling American car, or top sold car in America? And here I go, Jonathan, making it more complicated than it needs to be.
Semantics, man.
That's right.
Whatever floats your boat, Jeff.
Koenigsegg.
There's a lot of opinions on that, but I figured
answer for everything. This whole podcast, Koenigsegg.
Yeah.
I'm hungry.
You can daily drive it. Why not? Just take it to the supermarket.
Oh, look at Chris Singh and look at the guys from Connecticut. They're gonna put thousands of miles on theirs.
So they brought the Koenigsegg up to Boston, right? Had it unveiling. They came up to visit it in the Wyra. They drove from Connecticut.
Yeah.
It's a daily driver to them. It's hilarious.
I had a chance. They came to Hershey probably a year or two ago on either Cannonball or Corsa. So I drove up on Saturday night to hang out with the whole crew, and I got no shame. I was like, can I go for a ride? So we went through downtown Hershey. The Wyra was in front. I was in back in the SV. And we're just like in back country roads covered in gravel and stone and snow and like kind of thing. And I'm like, this front splitter is worth more than my car, and you're just driving around like doesn't mean anything. So yeah, daily drive those things, and it's awesome.
No, I love when a hypercar or any sort of an expensive car is driven, because at the same exact place I saw the Koenigsegg, there was a Ferrari Enzo that has like 18 miles on it.
Yeah. Well, I
kills
saw
me.
what everybody else saw. Somebody posted online about the record-breaking Koenigsegg, how that wasn't their idea to do. That was the guy that bought the car said, hey, prove that it can hit the top speed. It was the owner's idea to, push it to the limits. That's awesome.
Definitely, yeah. So let's see what else. Okay, here's a good opinion-based question. So, in everyone's opinion, what is the best muscle car?
Corvette.
I don't know if a Corvette was really ever considered a muscle car, though.
What about Camaros?
Yeah, I'll vote Camaro. I'll vote Camaro.
Definitely.
Camaro.
You know what I'm gonna say.
You're probably going to say Mustang.
Muscle cars.
You don't want a Mustang.
I'm waiting for somebody in the comments to be like, a Camaro, Mustang, or pony cars. They were never muscle cars.
Well, then what? Was all Mopar just muscle cars? Because I call bullshit.
Mopar's a top selling company, but
I might want a Roadrunner though.
Oh my god. A Superbird?
Mm-hmm.
Not gonna say Mustang. I might go with something like, I like the Trans Am a lot. The Trans Am's pretty cool. The older ones, those are pretty cool.
My uncle's got one that burns out really well.
Hey, Trevor, how's the Camaro do burnouts?
Awesome.
When there's a motor in it.
No, it's still got a motor in it. It's just got a crushed front end from a deer. It'll still do awesome burnouts.
I think you can do like little Cletus McFarlane.
Does it?
What about Cletus McFarlane?
Well, he said it's got some deer injuries at the front. Just pull all the panels off of it and do a Twin Turbsky situation.
Make your own Leroy. There you go.
There we go.
No, you can call it. You can call it the Hobbit. Oh shit, or something along the lines of that. Okay, the Chiz is saying actually best muscle car is the '71 Plymouth Cuda.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can see. Yeah.
Now, you know, here's
me
a question, though. Are
What
we
about a
talking
67
favorite muscle
Camaro?
car or best muscle car?
Let's go favorite first, and then we'll do best. So we already pretty much said our favorite ones. So what does everyone think is the best muscle car?
A 1956 Chevy Apache pickup truck.
I don't think that counts.
It's got a close enough motor, and you can haul stuff in it.
That's not
That's
a muscle
truck,
car.
though.
It's a truck.
Dumbass.
Fine, let's go with an El Camino. Like Camaro with the pickup bed.
Oh god.
I'll give you the El Camino.
The El Camino kind of counts.
It's like a mullet. That's what that is. The El Camino's a mullet.
what about Pinto? What about Ford Pinto? I think it was.
Oh god,
It's not a
no.
muscle car.
It was a
Pinto
nice
is not a
little
muscle
truck. It
car.
was
It's
a nice
a
little
freaking
truck.
ticking time bomb.
Wayne's World did a pretty good number with it.
I think
My
the
mother
K-Car
had
is
a
good
Pinto
car.
when I was a little kid.
I have one.
Did it scare the shit out of you because of the threat of being blown up?
No, I was too young to know the difference.
I'm trying to think of a good muscle
The
car.
main trouble with Pintos was the gas tank, like on the bed, like if it got hit from behind.
Yeah, if you
know.
got rear-ended, it would
Yeah.
go boom.
The filler neck was right behind the license plate.
Yeah.
Same thing with there.
I have a perfect one.
Okay, the Jizz was like, best one is Demon. Favorite is 71 Cuda. Better JA? Funny.
Why is the best one the Demon? It's not even street legal.
Well, actually it is.
The Demon? No, it's not.
Yeah, it is.
The old
Yeah, it is.
Demon, yes. The new Demon, no.
No, the new Demon is street legal. Ask SRT Mush. She has one. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's why the new Demon is street legal, and that's why it doesn't ship with the skinnies. It ships with the regular, like, 335s or whatever the standard normal road tire is. It's not recommended because they're, like, drag radials probably. But then you set it up with the skinnies for the track. And then you got to change the key and the computer tuning and stuff to give it your 9.9s. But you can register and drive it on every state road you want.
I didn't think you could register those.
Yeah,
Yep.
you can.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm wrong.
Hey, Trevor, you should get a mullet and do a video with the Camaro.
Bro, we were talking about thinning hair. Remember? What makes you think I'm going to get a mullet unless I buy one at the Halloween store?
Kind of like Lee.
In which case, if everybody starts asking me where my Camaro is,
Oh my god.
I'm going to give them the Joe Dirt excuse and be like, yeah, it's in the shop getting a footprint gas pedal installed.
UK.
Hey, Lee,
Yeah.
show everyone your crystal ball.
Oh, come on, man. I prefer my hat if that's okay.
Julio, there's hobbits in here that pick those things up.
What, Trevor, you're going to pick up his crystal ball?
I just want to see it one more time.
Oh my god. Oh man.
Oh, Lord.
God.
I was gonna crack
Does anybody in the comments have any topics for us? Because we're all ears. Like, whatever you guys want to talk about, bring it up.
Yeah, other than Trevor's an idiot and makes fun of himself too much.
If you had to daily drive one hypercar,
Daily drive a hypercar. Okay. Koenigsegg Agera R.
okay?
Countach.
That's not
Is
a
that-
hypercar. That's not a hypercar, Trevor.
No, it's not. It's a predecessor.
918 for me.
Agera
man.
R.
Okay, that's 2 for Koenigsegg.
Yeah.
Probably.
What did you say, Coder Man?
Porsche 918.
I'm the same as him.
And it's Porsche, not Porsche. Just
Oh,
Hold
I'm
it.
sorry.
Older shot.
I'll go with Porsche 911.
That's
Maybe.
not a hypercar.
Oh
I'm
man.
gonna have to go with either the Huracan Performante or the Aventador SV.
Is the Huracan Performante considered a hypercar?
I don't
Or is it
think
considered
so.
a supercar?
It's the
Yeah, I don't think either one is.
It makes a lot more power than the Huracan does.
It's more than a supercar with the aero bits and all that
Okay.
stuff, but I don't know if it.
Jeff? I think your internet just took a dump.
I'm pretty sure his internet just got rigged up the asshole.
Okay, so let's go into what some of the people in the comments think, since
Hold on.
Jeff is kind of
Ow.
frozen with his mouth open. That's just wonderful.
Well, Linchester said the LaFerrari, but now that one I'm sure is not road legal.
La Ferrari FX. Yeah.
Actually, I think the LaFerrari is street legal, I think, isn't it?
It
Yeah,
is.
Or no,
The
I don't
LaFerrari
think the
is-
FXXK one is, but the
It
No,
regular
but
LaFerrari
La
is.
Ferrari is.
And then, let's see. Oh, the Chiz wants to know, what do we think of the president of
Hypercar
Dodge
parents,
stepping
we're looking
down?
at
Actually, he wasn't stepping down. He
40
actually got.
F50,
Oh, Jeff's back.
He's trying anyway.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, I like the Chiz's hypercar, the Elemento. That's a good one.
That's a good one.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, the Elemento is a good one, yeah.
It should work better.
But the Chiz wanted to know, like, what do we think of the president of Dodge stepping down? He actually, wait, was Tim Kuniskis the president, or was he something else?
I don't.
'Cause I think that's what he's talking about. Oh, Jeff's computer took a shit on him. He just said in the comments. He's like, too much hypercar talk.
It's too fast.
Yeah, it's too fast for his computer to handle. But Jacob, are you talking about Tim Kaneskis, or are you talking about someone else? Because all I know was Tim Kaneskis, but he didn't step down. He got put into. Yeah, brain fart.
I'll be back in 1 second. I have to have a sneezing fit.
Have fun.
I can't mute it. Fucking God.
I can do that, or not. Achoo! 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 Achoo!
I'll just wait for him to flip you off, man. That's crazy. What you just did.
Achoo!
You guys
Achoo!
remember
Achoo!
Men in
Achoo!
Tights? I am a sneeze. Go find my son Achoo.
Oh my god.
Oh,
man.
God, Trevor.
You know what? I gotta ask a question though, Charles. Why do you look like you're in like the VIP section of a nightclub?
No, he's in the VIP section of a strip club.
Oh man. I don't know what's wrong with my cam, like why it looks like this. You can hear me okay for now.
I'm sorry.
Oh man.
I'm done.
Oh, God.
We're stripped,
cute
Kyle.
Oh god.
Amy's not doing any funky dances in the background, is she?
No, she's not doing anything in the background. She's probably wondering what we're talking about though.
You see, he got the eyes like looked up real quick. Like, am I in trouble? No, we're good.
Yeah, pretty much.
Oh man. Oh my god.
She's probably gonna come back and watch this podcast.
I can't hear you. I'm sorry, I can't hear you. Oh my god, what? No, I don't think you want to come over here and put your finger at Jonathan.
What?
Oh my god. That's
What?
what she said. That's what she said. I don't know.
Wait, what'd she say?
She's gonna point the finger at you, man.
Oh, you didn't hear what we said though, so what is she getting?
Well, if she did hear, she probably would point the finger at you. Maybe I don't know, man.
God, that timing couldn't have been any better.
Oh my god.
I love how
Wait, hold
Dalton
up.
just broke out a pizza.
I had a sneezing attack. I walked over to my mini fridge and grabbed a pizza.
Oh God, Junk Miata in the comments is like, "Get your dollars out of my guy." Haha. Say what?
What?
I don't know. That's just what he said in the comments. I don't know. And then Lenchester is like, I wonder if you guys ever considers Japanese cars like the Lexus or Wait, what?
Here, I got it. I got something. Let me
Uh-oh.
find it.
Is
I
it
know
more
where
like
it went.
achoo, 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 achoo?
Oh man.
Why do you want to fuck us, Dalton? That's concerning.
Shut the fuck up.
Charles, can you take a laugh quick?
Amy says she is gonna watch this later, Jonathan.
Oh, I know what Junk Miata was talking about. He was saying, "Get your dollars out, my guy." He was referring to how Lee's camera looks like it's in a strip club.
Oh man, do we have to go with my camera?
Hey Lee, you should tell Amy about how your camera looks like you're in a strip club.
They said my camera looks like I'm in a strip club.
This was my bill at Secretary of State for registering my car today.
Holy shit.
Damn,
$178.
registration.
That's some bullshit.
What state are
That's
you
for
in?
a shit car too.
Michigan. That was for a license plate and a title transfer. That was it.
Oh, title
Wow.
transfer will add up to that. That makes sense.
Yeah, but 178? That's fucking insane.
Yeah.
Wow.
It was
Yeah, that's
supposed to be
pretty
like
fucking.
$100. I had to go home and get more fucking money and come back.
That's why you always bring extra when it comes to the DMV.
I had 140.
Ooh, the Jizz actually has a good question. He says, if you could own an iconic NASCAR from any driver, who would it be from and why?
Dale Earnhardt.
Yep.
Definitely Dale Earnhardt. He was a good driver.
Yep. Richard Petty's Superbird.
Okay, also good choice.
Jeff, your camera's not working.
It doesn't
Just so
like
you know.
you. It's too fast for you.
Stop it now.
You know what? I'm gonna go
He's just
out
in the
and
back room of the strip club. The lights are off.
Oh my god.
I'm here. Oh, that's why. Put my camera back on.
Oh shit!
Fucking
Hey
dumbass.
Jeff, doesn't it look like Lee's in a strip club?
Are you serious?
I will agree with that statement.
I don't know if it's the lighting or what, but it's crazy with my camera. I'm sorry.
Champagne room. It's the champagne room.
I don't know. I'd probably have to say just like I know I'm probably gonna get roasted for this, but I'm gonna have to say Jeff Gordon.
Actually, I'm gonna have to go with Jonathan. I think Lee's camera is the Eiffel 65 edition camera.
I'm blue.
I don't know. I'm getting more of a purple on my end.
I just wonder if you're doing like live color grading or something.
My
That's what it
friend
looks
said
like to me.
because she's hot.
Wait, what?
I texted my friend about it, and he said Danica Patrick because she's hot.
He's also a phenomenal driver.
Yeah, but she's also hot.
Well, let's change the subject before anybody gets excited. So
there it
You
is.
guys are old. You guys need Viagra to get it up. It's
What
okay.
a stripper tells you, there's no sex in the champagne room.
Oh my god, are you serious?
God damn it, Trevor.
But you know what? You want sex. And there's no sex in the champagne room.
Oh
yeah,
my
Lane.
Oh god, I'm sorry. I had to do it.
No champagne for anybody.
Guys, I'm out of pizza.
And Junk Miata said he picked Tony Stewart, the 23 car, when it was Home Depot.
I could roll with that.
I'd probably take Jeff Gordon's Pepsi car, probably.
That was a cool car.
Now
Yeah,
I'm
it was.
thirsty.
Yeah, I'm out of drink, so. So, do we have any more topics we should bring up, or should we end it there? What?
What
There was a
rock?
lot of,
you know what?
There's a lot
You
of
know what?
Chevy
Here-
Impalas in NASCAR.
Huh?
There's a lot of Chevy Impalas and whatnot in NASCAR.
Yeah.
That
Okay,
were
here's
nice.
a good topic. If you were to take a long road trip, which car would you take and why?
That's a good one.
I mean, my
Really good
Wrangler
one.
served me pretty well. It wasn't the most comfortable, but I went everywhere I could with it. So
Commanders are nice for off-roading and that. They,
We
you
said
know,
a road
somewhat
trip, not
good.
an off-road.
Well,
On a
road trips are
road
nice
trip-
too on highway mileage.
On a long road trip for comfort, I would probably take our Suburban because it's really comfortable to drive and stuff.
I'd do a Denali. Fuck it.
Most Jeep Wranglers are mall crawlers, so they're good with any terrain you throw them at.
oh, dude, I went freaking coast to coast in my Wrangler, including off-road trails. It was awesome.
Nice.
That's pretty cool.
Nice.
Bet you racked up a lot of miles on that one.
10,000
Stick or auto?
Oh, yeah.
stick.
Ah.
Not the slapstick, just the regular manual, right?
This dude's over here like Jeep's boring.
No, more of a.
Yeah, and then Lee's over here talking about sticks.
Already.
Well, he brought up manual, so there's like a slapstick automatic. So
The flappy paddles.
No, you gotta have the man pedal, man. You gotta have
Definitely gotta have the man pedal. Yeah.
Lee, you can't be talking. You got an auto.
Well, I like to have a manual, but I have an auto right now on the column.
I almost got a 5-speed FJ a couple years ago.
Nice.
Would have been a toy.
Those
I'll
are
be
pretty
honest,
sweet
I don't
looking
even know
roads.
what the hell I would take on a road trip. I'd probably take something fast and fun, but that'd be me.
Just take something big as shit.
Like a Suburban.
Yeah, if you're doing a long road trip, you want space. I mean, I was
I'll
by
be with
myself,
Denali
for my
XL,
trip, so it wasn't bad,
Are
but
you sleeping in it?
I did.
Long hours
Yeah.
of driving, you get tired, man. You gotta pull over and go to
The
sleep.
Suburban, you can make that happen in. Miata, not so much. So
True. I mean, actually, I can't really say this anymore because I actually fit in the Miata, surprisingly. Believe it or not, I do fit in the Miata.
With the top down.
No, the top was up.
Are you sure?
I got video proof of it. It wasn't LS Miata, though. So it wasn't stock, but...
See, I think for that question, it's going to depend on who's going with you, how far you're going, right? So there's certain factors there. Because if it's just a quick road trip, I'm just going to take a fun car. If I'm taking the whole family and I don't want it to suck, then I'm going to have to take some sort of an SUV.
Okay, you make a good point. You and Jeff making the question complicated, but oh well.
You got to take a Toyota 4Runner with a rooftop tent and a trailer.
have you seen the pop-ups they put for the Wranglers now?
No.
It's a bolt-on onto the hard roof structure, and then it flips up and over, and then there's a ladder that goes up the other side, and it has 2 poles that go down.
And it's a hard shell on top?
It's like a regular Jeep hardtop,
Yeah.
and then this mounts to the top somewhere, and then it lifts over. And
Are
then
you
that whole thing
that cheap? You just can't go buy $1,000 fucking pop-up camper?
Yeah, but is it a hard shell rooftop tent or is it a soft top?
it's a soft top.
Oh, yeah, I've seen plenty of those.
I
Not
have
like
a really good,
not
really
like Westphalia pops up this way.
I have a really interesting topic. Like, if you only had a choice to get one of the most hated cars, what would you get and why? Like, if you had,
Oh Lord,
if you had,
Good one. That is a good one.
I would walk.
I would take a bicycle, maybe.
Get one of the most hated cars. Dude, how about like a Yugo?
I was just thinking that. Just.
Hey Trevor, I could see you more in an Aztec.
I would actually get.
Oh, God, no.
Any
Fuck
motherfucking
yeah.
Prius, I'm
When-
going to
when I was
fuck
like,
out of you.
I was 15, 16. I dragged my dad to the dealership. I said, "This is what you need to get," because it was the coolest. It had the cooler thing and the CD thing and the things in the back thing.
It
I'm
had a
glad I-
tent and an air mattress.
Had a lot of things, huh?
It had a lot of things.
What car are we talking about?
The
Oh, yeah.
Aztec.
Oh, yeah. Dude, do you remember the tent that came off the back?
That's what I just said. That's why I said I want to get.
I'm glad I got the things in my life, but I'll admit it. I liked an Aztec for like a week and a half.
I saw one at a campground. I
You,
thought
sir,
that
can
was
get a rope
interesting.
and go jump off a fucking building.
Okay,
V8 swap
so
Prius.
Linchester
No, not the
said
Prius,
most
dude. You
hated.
can't do the Prius.
Prius.
No Prius.
No. I said V8 swapped Prius, not standard Prius.
Still a Prius.
The goddamn Prius.
Is it-
What the
Is it front wheel drive or rear wheel drive?
You know
Definitely.
what?
It's
You know,
still a Prius.
Okay, you know what I'm gonna pick just to be an ass and piss Trevor off?
Oh, God.
Honda Civic.
I was going to say
Those
that.
are-
fuck?
if you mod
you
them
know what?
correctly,
You can't get away with that because there's also way too big a group that loves them.
Yeah.
I mean, I
Modified
don't
them
like
too. There's a
hate
lot of
them
modified Honda
100%.
Civics.
I was just saying that as a joke, but it's like I have nothing against them except when they have their tires like.
Oh,
Then there's a problem.
Well,
But-
Jonathan's
Better
saying-
handling, maybe? I don't know.
when the tires look like a fat chick wearing Uggs.
Oh.
That's when you know you've gone too cambered.
Oh man.
God, Jeff, that was good.
No description.
Oh man.
Yo.
Oh, that's great.
Oh shit.
This is an interesting podcast.
Talking about people
Hopefully the viewers agree. I don't know, man.
Ignited Garage is like, wow.
Lynn says the Tesla, the most hated.
Yeah, that's what Linchester said.
The
Well,
Tesla.
I don't know how it's. Yeah, that doesn't make much sense because a lot of people love Teslas.
Those things are awesome.
Fastest car I've ever driven, hands down.
Yeah, I drove one. They are
Driven a-
fast.
You must not have driven a lot of fast cars.
No, dude, Jay, they're fast.
I drove the P90D or the P100D, 0 to 60 in 2.5. I've driven Aventadors and Ferraris and Audis and Astons. I've driven.
Okay. How about this?
Okay.
I will agree when someone lets me drive. And what the fuck?
Somebody eating pizza?
He's
Dalton,
eating
what the
pizza
fuck?
again.
It's like this little freaking chicken thing just came up out of nowhere. I'm like, what the fuck?
What's the Tesla sedan, the one that's like super popular and been out for a few years now?
That wasn't a chicken. That was a dude. Oh, my bad.
Fucking Hungry Howie, you jackass.
What the hell is that
Who the
thing?
hell's Hungry Howie?
Pizza.
Never heard of that shit. But
Really
okay.
big.
That's why your registration costs so much, because you got shit like Hungry Howie's out there.
Oh god.
Eat my ass.
They should put one of them in every city in town.
I don't
right
think
around
anybody
the
wants to
United
do that,
States.
Dalton.
Shut the fuck up.
You're the one telling people to eat your ass. No one wants to do that.
Is that what that pizza tastes like?
Oh my god. Oh man, hopefully the pizza don't taste like that. That would be nasty.
That's why that dude on the pizza box has that face. He's like, ah.
It's really big up here. You guys have never.
Hey, where were you going with that? You're talking about if somebody does.
Oh yeah. So if someone lets me drive their Tesla and I actually can agree with what you guys say, then I'll agree. But I've never been in a Tesla. I've never drove one, so I can't say anything.
So
So I'm not convinced on the whole electric car shit until someone gives me a ride and lets me drive it.
you're close
Call
enough.
out JR Garage.
How far are you from Bethesda?
A couple hours. Why?
What part of Maryland do you live in?
Western Maryland, also known as buttfuck nowhere.
So you're like in the hole of
The hole.
it, like the garbage part. Maryland has 2 or 3 Tesla showrooms. They'll go in, they'll drive you for free.
There's none around here. Dude, Jeff, we're lucky that there's Tesla pumps around here.
What's a Tesla pump?
What is a Tesla pump?
Okay,
charging
Tesla
thing.
fucking charging shit. What the fuck ever?
Hey, I have a perfect picture for this. I'm
Does
pulling it up.
Tesla have like special air that goes in their tires for that pump?
Fuck off, Trevor. You dang.
Is that where the blinker fluid comes from?
Oh my god.
Trevor knows all about blinker fluid.
What?
So, Dalton, what is this picture you're bringing up? It better not be inappropriate.
It is not a dick.
That's good.
That's important.
Anybody realize what he's doing?
Oh, he's putting diesel in a
Yo.
Nissan. Oh, dumbass.
European Ultima.
It took me like I said it, looked at it for like 30 seconds, and all of a sudden I went, "Oh my god, that's a fucking diesel pump."
Jesus Christ.
We're
There's
just
a lot of people that put diesel in a unleaded gasoline engine.
He's gonna have a fun time in about 3 miles.
I used to work for a German company, and over at corporate, every rental car has to be a diesel, and every company car is a diesel. And all the Americans would go over, wouldn't pay attention to what they're doing, and one guy actually blew out a motor. He's like, I don't know what happened. They had to drop the whole tank, did the whole thing. Bad situation.
Wow.
In the area I live, we just finally got some gas stations that installed E85 pumps. So I can't tell you how many people are putting that in gasoline-only cars.
Oh, Lord.
And the kicker is, it's usually, your regular 3, and then one over, different color, bright yellow.
Yeah.
Don't use on your car unless you know what this means.
Oh, Lord. What is this, Dalton?
Ooh, open
Quick
spot.
thinking mom saves family's life by giving gunmen.
What?
And this is what happened in Michigan.
Wait, that was in Michigan?
I don't know, that's where he is.
Dude, she's kind of hot.
I said the same thing.
I bet Trevor wants a blowjob from her.
Bro, I'd take one. Fuck.
Oh my gosh, really?
Oh, Lord. This is going... Well, this ain't as bad as when Bruno was in here and JD.
Wait,
so-
that doesn't say blow job. That's well, okay, hold on. That says gunmen as in plural for one.
Oh, so
And
she
then it
got
also
a
says,
double
like
dick
blow
style.
Job.
What is your
Hell.
obsession with it, dude? Goddamn.
But that legit said gunmen, not gunman, gunmen. Like, how many were there, dude?
I guess she had a lot of dick, I guess.
She's over here skiing.
Eskimo Brothers.
Eskimo pussy's mighty cold.
I think we lost our topics.
Yeah. Oh, wait. What the fuck is Dalton showing now? Oh,
Dude, you
Lord.
said you weren't going to show dicks.
He's not. He's showing a tit.
What are you talking about?
It's a nipple.
I know it.
Well, that sensor
I
really
don't
worked on
know
that picture.
anything. I'm sorry.
Wait, what happened, Lee?
I was talking to Amy about my comment. I thought it was a joke about Eskimo pussy or whatever. I wouldn't know anyway, so it's all good.
Sure.
There's the guy in the purple room.
Jay, you see
After you get some
Blinker
head and
flew
she
out of the
says it's
Tesla
your
pump.
turn. Wait, what?
uh,
Oh, shit.
Junk Miata says, gotta pump the blinker fluid out of the Tesla pump.
Oh,
Your
God.
brakes
We've
are
got
gonna be
so
top dog.
Pull the ice
You don't run out of
blowjob.
brake fluid, right?
Fluid out of the Tesla pump.
Oh,
The Tesla pump put
God.
out brake fluid. We all be good on brake fluid, man. So we won't have to worry about running out. Not being able to brake, right?
You gotta plug all the holes with spot welds.
Oh, God. Okay, well, I hope everyone enjoyed tonight's podcast. Definitely check out everyone's channels. And, oh, God, what is Dalton showing now? Mudding is like, oh, boy. Go deep or go home. Oh, my.
How deep is your mud?
I think that's about where we call tonight.
Hey,
Yeah.
at least we got
definitely.
back to something that was automotive related.
Exactly. You were
True.
on subject for a while.
Because we kind
Okay,
of lost track there.
Oh, Lord. Okay, well, I hope everybody enjoyed this podcast. Definitely check out Hobbit, Coderman. I haven't come up with a nickname for him yet. Jeff, Dalton on Instagram if you want to. Oh, Lord. Now what? Damn, what the hell?
That could be dangerous.
The hell they
Thanks.
hit.
The fuck?
Ouch.
That's got to be expensive.
Oh yeah, definitely since
Weight
it's a first shot.
reduction.
The weight reduction. Wait, what is this? Oh boy, Mustang crash stories. Well, that was
Fucking
stupid. He
whole
got
thing
too
out.
close to the fucking curb, moron. Well, he
Oh,
just
is that
got
the
camera real quick.
EJ95 that tries to do a burnout?
Think so.
That's hysterical.
And then Lee really doesn't have much social media yet. But he is in the porn room.
Yeah, okay. Okay,
There's no
that
cell
was a
service in the
flip-flop
champagne
cam.
room.
Okay, come on, man. I can't help it. My cam doesn't work that great. I got this
Do yourself
really
a
weird
favor.
resolution.
Do yourself a favor when your lady says that she's gonna watch this later. Be like, the internet broke. I'm sorry.
Yeah, really.
I swear I was home.
Oh god.
But just feel like the live stream ended at 25 minutes. Just it ends right there.
All right, well, we'll see you guys next video. Definitely check out everyone's stuff.